Welcome everyone to the SSL Boys Division 2 Championship Final today at the lovely Ngā Stadium. It is great to have you all here today. The Boys High Colts taking on the Lincoln High School First 11 in what's been a thrilling encounter between the two teams this season. The last time these teams clashed 2 rounds ago, Christchurch Boys High Colts taking it out 2-0. Shane, what do you think for today's game?
Conditions are perfect here today in Punawai. Great spectacle for the 2A Championship Final. Really looking forward to seeing these two take each other on as the teams come out onto the field now.
We've got our Year 13s coming out, the final game of school hockey for the Lincoln High School First 11. It's always an important game for these boys, setting up for their school, which some of them have been there for 5 years. And as some of you will know, we've got the familiar voice of Canterbury Hockey CEO Shane Matterford beside me. Shane's going to be here for the first half of the game before he leads into his Division 1 final tomorrow morning. So Shane's really looking forward to all of his hockey this weekend.
Thanks for the plug for the big final there, Sam. Really looking forward to tomorrow, but really looking forward to seeing the action here today for what ends up to be 3 games to finish off the secondary school competition for the year. So really excited to have it all live streaming here from the Punawai.
Just waiting a moment for the umpires to check the goals. Goalkeeper's ready to go. Lincoln boys start with the ball, and we're off.
An old tactical start there, get it down the other end, make the other team work its way out.
Me, Shane, Boys High playing the traditional back 4. Pressing quite high.
High energy levels right from the get-go here, I'd say. Opportunity early for Lincoln. Great attacking start there from Lincoln. See how they react here with a long corner. Pretty central position. Very attacking set up here for Lincoln High. Not many players back, really looking to push forward right from the get-go.
Very physical there in the attacking end. Christchurch Boys High Colts not looking to be overwhelmed by the slightly bigger Lincoln boys. Christ College Colts being predominantly the Year 9 and 10s of the school. Some of the upcoming hockey players.
Great insights there, Sam. Very good.
Again, they're looking like a tough task here against the bigger Lincoln boys.
Lincoln going through the regular season, top of the table, will be probably picking themselves as favourites here. Finals hockey can do strange things.
Boys, early pressure, all in the circle.
Solid defence here from the Christchurch boys team.
Jaden McIntyre in the orange shoes for the Lincoln boys, looking like the key player on the left-hand side there, Shane. A lot of ball going his way. Looking to attack the left-hand side of the circle to get some go forward.
Starting with a lot of possession and territory here with Lincoln. Looking to capitalise. A bit of confusion here where it's taken from. Now, Lincoln stream forward again.
Transfer looking on here, Shane.
Not interested.
No.
Crash ball.
Persisting
Great
for
ball.
Crash ball. Targeting that left corner a wee bit there, Shane. And maybe they've got a game plan from Coach Brent out there, wanting them to head down the left-hand side.
Definitely seems so. It seems so.
Must be the nor'easter here at the Ngāpinawai centre, pushing the ball that way. Here we go, boys high, out we come.
Absorbing all the pressure now. Lincoln again, solid on D. Playing a very attacking style here. Chance here. Again, solid defence of boys high. Really looking after the perimeter there. Lincoln with all this position, really finding it hard to actually get some genuine.
Again, we've got Jaden on the ball, looking like the key player.
He's full of energy, isn't he?
One corner, the boys look to reset.
Good commitment here from Lincoln, really trying to find a way in. Good goalkeeping. Good skills there from boys high, trying to bringing the ball out of D. Noticeable size difference, as you pointed out earlier, Sam.
This will be a remarkable effort for the boys high boys to push their way up the field here against the much older Lincoln Boys High School team. Again, Jaden with the intercept, looking like the strongest man in the midfield there.
Solid flat stick tackle in the midfield, transferring it into attack now. Both teams really like they're trying to settle into the game end to end at the moment. The basics to settle down and get into the game plan.
With a slightly earlier start time than normal at 4 p.m, these boys straight from school. Blood sugars might be a wee bit low to get going. Coaches will have to get them refocused. Final 10 minutes of the first quarter. Boys high again looking to transfer the play.
Good deep back four set up here. Keen to use it at this stage.
Very good overhead. They're very attacking overhead.
From deep in defence.
Yeah, boys high. This could be against the run of play.
Yeah. First time into the attacking third here and looking dangerous. They've got the free hit here. Can they go past? Momentum lost there. Still in position.
Beautiful play down the baseline. Boys high strong in the circle. Nice wee passage of play here, Shane, from the boys high Colts, looking to, again, like you said before, settle into the game.
Definitely has seemed so the last few minutes. Both teams, both defensively and attackingly, looking a lot more settled.
Boys high seem to be more in favour of trying to transfer the ball. Going very deep, but still looking to use the width of the field.
Trying to draw the Lincoln players out here, and it seems to have worked. They can capitalise here. Great interchange into the midfield here. Oh, well defended, very patient there. Great conditions here at Ngāpinawai today. Not as much wind as sometimes you expect here. Still a bit cool, but great conditions for hockey. We settle in for the first of 3 games. Finish off the secondary school season. That aerial ball again. Free hit there.
Lincoln defender doing well to get in the space.
I think it's a tactic the boys high team will persist with. Really comfortable under the high ball. Big thumbs up there from the umpire, and we're good to go. Return favour with the tactics there.
Very interesting to see if boys high throw this one back. Trying to assert some aerial dominance.
Into tactics again, into the midfield they go. Away some significant height difference there in the midfield. Again, Boys High settling into the game there, really starting to give it back to them.
Yeah, a little bit of skin off the knees, clumsy if anything. Referee Mike Grayson, happy for just a free hit.
Looking for some big control there from the umpires today. As the game goes on, it may get a bit more aggressive as both teams really want to get the title here today.
And it's great seeing Mike Graveston, one of our more experienced umpires in the umpire community here in Canterbury Hockey, out here umpiring the high school divisions. Great mentor for some of the younger umpires, especially from the Avon Hockey Club down there on a Saturday morning. We really appreciate Mike getting out here and working with Jasmine on the other side. First here, and a shot at goal. And Jaden looking threatening in the circuit of Shane.
He is everywhere today. He definitely looks like the spark that could throw this game open for Lincoln High. Holding in the middle position there and really trying to get in amongst it as much as he can, both on the defence and attack. On the wing half of these there, backing around looks like they could become a bit of a strength of the Boys High plan of attack here.
I do think ball speed's the key though, Shane. If they're going to be playing against these big Lincoln boys, low ball speed's going to hurt them around the back. They need to get it ball moving. Here we see Jaden again, another penetration. Great shot, and we're in!
Well, you've really picked that one, Sam. He was going to be the one to really spark it, and from the get-go he's looked like the best player in Lincoln to really get the team going and get it into the match.
If I was a betting man, I would have been on the Canterbury Hockey Facebook page. First goal scorer Jaden from Lincoln High School would have won me a $25 Just Hockey voucher. That's easy money.
Very good call. Anyone that knows this team well, hopefully someone's got onto that.
And we'd look to see how Boys High will bounce back. Again, looking to go deep.
Shaping for the long ball there. He's sold a good dummy. And again, working it out. Unfortunate on the execution there. It was definitely on for it. Say Lincoln will be very keen to just get straight back onto attack and continue on the momentum that they've started already.
It's usually what teams look for, yeah, a bit of a bang-bang. 1-2. 2 goals on the board early in the first quarter.
Great turnover in midfield there. And great strength from the little man. This is great play here from Boys High.
Boys High looking to press tightly in the corner here. Referee Mike Gradeston showing them where it's from.
Corner here actually. Good opportunity to really try and bounce back from that early goal from Lincoln.
Great strength again. Boys High looking good down the right there.
Absolutely, really starting to build some play there. This is where it becomes a bit more dangerous. Lincoln a bit more space to attack into here could be more of an opportunity as well. Again, backing around, structure again, further to what you said, Sam. The structure's there, ball speed is not. It's a little bit better now from Boys High. Turnover time. Ooh. Good defence, good defence.
Really impressive to see a Colts team holding the ball around the back. Great 45 ball there.
That is some great vision there from left back. Really starting to open up the game. If they continue that, it will really make Lincoln think twice about how they're pressing here. Great interception and read there. Boys High really starting to come into the game now. Take a lot of confidence out of the back end of this quarter.
I think we can hear the familiar voice of Greer Donovan, the head of hockey at Christchurch Boys High School. He's a confident supporter on the sideline, supporting all their teams. Spoke to her pre-game. She's going to be watching 5 different Boys High teams tonight. Clocking up the Ks around Christchurch between Ngāpinawai, Marist Park and Namak Park.
That is impressive. That is absolutely impressive, and great to see the support around the community. Jaden on the ball again now. Really pulling the strings here. Lincoln, some enterprising play there.
Luke Chapman almost on the end of that one. Looking again with 2 minutes left in the quarter to get that second goal. And Boys High did win, Shane, 2 weeks ago 2-0 against this Lincoln team.
It's interesting after the pool play how the dominance Lincoln enjoyed through the pool play, struggled through the playoff aspect of the season, going down last time, as you said. So it really could go either way, but initial signs are pointing towards Lincoln, but I wouldn't put it past this Boys High team working their way back into the game if they can hold out this quarter, regroup and start again for the second.
Great outlet.
This seems to be one of the strengths of the Boys High, composure around the back.
Just these midfield turnovers, as soon as they breach, turnover comes, Lincoln back on attack.
Under a minute left in the quarter now.
Very attacking over here, dear Shane.
Oh, it
off
could
the body,
work out.
Boys High. No, danger call there by the umpire. Probably fair. It's always a tricky one, throwing the overhead into the attacking circle, Shane, off a free hit.
Yeah, precision's the key there. It's a tough one to get away with in all levels, but well adjudicated there.
Great to see these young boys, 30, 40 metre overheads.
Definitely a skill that has become a must in the game, along with the aerial skills. Overheads are part and parcel with up-and-coming players these days, so great to see it on action here today, 2A championship final.
Winding down the clock, Lincoln. Jaden taking it back to the corner. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, first quarter done. Lincoln High School boys up 1-0 over the Christchurch Boys High Colts.
Back into the action here for the second quarter. Lincoln High definitely came out in the first quarter, looked the better side, and were rewarded with a goal midway through the quarter. Taking nothing away from the Christchurch boys here. Boys High will look to bounce back as fast as possible, I'd say. Tactics surely has come out to be a bit more attacking and straight away into it. Much better start here from Christchurch boys. Consistent tactic would be the deep back four setup. They could afford to probably bring that layer up 10 or so yards there, Sam.
It'd be really good to see Boys High pushing up a wee bit more attacking at the back. Providing a little bit more support to the midfield. But hey, with skills like that, Shane, who needs this? Who needs defenders?
No, backing around's not required. Providing the space there for Lincoln to attack into, so...
Lincoln looking direct.
Jaden, and again, pulling all the strings at the moment, so making sure that the Boys High team will keep a close watch on him. As the game goes on, it may turn into a double team tactic on him, I'd say. We'll try and nullify the skill and dominance he's currently showing. Pressure there again from Lincoln. Skills to the circle. Dribbling out of defence can be costly sometimes. Good commitment all around here. Bit of aggression coming in there to the tackle. Smaller opponents for Boys High. Really not giving away a bit in size, but definitely not in skill or energy. See that continues into the match. Right on cue, great trap.
And Sullivan there, great skills down the left-hand side.
Yeah, very silky there from the tall man.
Yeah, we might be looking for the crash ball here, Shane.
Yeah, right on cue. It could be an opportunity. I'd probably back Lincoln to be a bit more skillful here. Crash balls are quite often the last resort, and you'd hope you'd back themselves a little bit more to try and find a more of a purposeful entry to the circle.
Boys High will look back to the overhead. Shane, seemed to be a good way to get them out of their deep defence.
Reasonably successful in the first half. Good time, one elimination there. Good simple stuff. Repeat backing around is definitely something we haven't seen in the first quarter.
Yeah, the 45 ball again, opening the Lincoln defence up.
Touch here.
Great aggression.
And Sullivan again. Silky skills to get them out of trouble there. And well adjudicated there.
When we rev up at the quarter time break, Boys High needed to up the aggression, up the speed.
Long ball again. Great one touch. Spotted there.
Yeah, Luke Chapman seems to be finding a wee bit of space in that attacking circle. Boys High need to keep an eye on him. Well kept in.
There's that overhead tactic you talk about, Sam. Oh. Well adjudicated. Play at pace here. They could be on. More momentum lost there, but back we go again. That 45 ball. It's really lovely in that drag push. Searching balls here from Boys High. Testing out this Lincoln defence.
I think if they can build on that 45 ball going across the middle of the paddock, open up towards the other side of the field, they'll be looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, I dare say the coaches will be recognising that, and it's from there it's the next phase they've got to look to.
Yeah, midfield turnover looking good again for Boys High.
Bit more direct there. Ooh. Definitely a bit more aggression shown here from Boys High. As mentioned earlier, definitely a much younger side, but overawed by the occasion. Definitely taking it to the much stronger, larger Boys High team. Pressure being applied here.
And Sullivan seems to be all over the field at the moment. 16-yard hit. Before found himself up on the attacking left. Turnover time, Boys High. Possibly the smallest man in the field. Showing some great skills to penetrate the circle.
And Sullivan again there.
And the long levers.
Long levers. Look at that 45 ball again. No, using the back and around tackle. That's good. Next
field
phase.
open. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now they're off.
Open up. Aiden McIntyre, good turnover there. And back into it for the Lincoln side.
Samuel Reid looking attacking.
Ooh. Long corner earned. Good call there. Such urgency here from Lincoln would do them well.
We talked about it before, these static free hits. Always need to be taken pretty quick, don't they? Get the defense less time to set up.
Absolutely.
As we saw there, easy turnover.
Another long corner coming up. Super enthusiastic about getting this long corner away. It's definitely something that the coaches could address at half time. Good movement around.
Angus Rees. Deep fullback right up in the 23 there.
Joining the attack. Could leave them a bit short at the back here.
Boys high look to counter.
And then we've got to play on here. And there we go.
Boys high need to go quick. They need to go quick.
They need to go quick here.
Bit of confusion on the free hit. Well
Good,
taken.
Yeah, good auto there and release. Can we get it into the circle? Again, using their skill. We've got a free hit again. See some card action here. And I think he's reaching to the pocket here, Sam. What colour have we got?
Looked like a yellow to me, Shane.
I think I saw a yellow card as well.
Mike Graves are not happy. We had a attacker's stick ending up over the sideline fence. Yeah, this is going to be the moment for Boys High. Player up.
Absolutely. A little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct there. And Mike was quick to initiate and have him sit down for at least 5 minutes.
Really think they need to be more creative than that. A man up.
Especially a man up. You're spot on there, Sam. Some great skills coming here from this Boys High team. Get a good midfield transfer here.
Beautiful play.
Well done. Well done. So that next phase again. Struggled again. Got the
Quick free hit.
And they're away. So really coming into your own here. Another free hit.
And we're off. Another quick one.
Definitely.
Really catching Lincoln on the hop.
Fresh ball here. Well defended. They tidy it up. Boys High again. That's a good 5 or 6 free hits on the trot there. And with a lot more urgency. Execution's improving as well as the game's going on. Good strength here. And he will have a free run into the circle here.
Pulls the trigger.
Oh, a little bit of danger involved there. Lincoln will breathe a sigh of relief there. Well and truly under the pump there for a good couple of minutes. All that pressure's been relieved. So I take a lot out of that though. Yeah, a long sustained amount of pressure there on this Lincoln team.
Yeah, I think we're looking maybe another 4 minutes with a man down.
Skills from deep here. Now it's time to release as they do. I'd say this quarter has been much more even between the two sides. Boys High definitely have come into their own in the second quarter, and it's set up what could be a very close match.
Great skills there.
Finn Sullivan again. He is
the speed, the levers.
Oh, well defended.
And long way to go direct again. I think with all that hard work Finn's putting in, needs to be a little bit more creative at the other end.
I think his teammates can help him out there a lot as well. Watching him just dribble all that way and look for a crash ball, they could definitely be a lot more disciplined to try and find an easier entry into the circle. We revert back to the long tactic. This is great play here. Can keep this in. I think it's a tactic we'll see a lot more as the game goes on. Seems to be a winning one at the moment. And Sullivan finding the other danger man in Jaden. Danger time. Danger time here. Well defended. A bit more urgency this time. Well defended again. Good sportsmanship there from both sides. Safe to say the boys' highs team is not intimidated at all by the biggest side of Lincoln here, and quite determined on defence as well, which is absolutely a trait you need when you are giving away a size difference here. Good skills coming out.
You have the 45 ball again.
A tactic they've been working on all season, I'd say, and one that is working well. This boys' high break through the middle here.
Great, 45 ball again. Top of the circle, boys high penetrating. Shot at goal.
Ion's the call. Clean shot here. And we have their first penalty corner of the game. Coming with 2 minutes 45 left on the clock in the second quarter. Boys high still a man down. Sorry, Lincoln High. Man down. Boys high looking to capitalise on that advantage.
Looks like we could be setting up for a drag flick here, Shane, based on the stance of our PC bracket.
We did mention that the boys high team were giving away a little bit of height. Definitely not the case for the young man here lining up for the drag flick. Let's see if this safety gear is going to get tested.
Hold on, we're a ball down. Referee Mike Graveston.
He's spotted it. It's quite hard to get a PC away without a ball, that's for sure.
A minute and a half before half time. Crucial stage here for boys high.
We'll blow this game right open if we see a goal here.
Lincoln out early. Well saved by the keeper.
Yes. Very little urgency with the set piece here on the long corners. Up to see Lincoln come back to full strength, I think. If not already. Great one touch there into the circle. Danger time again. And we have another penalty corner. Execution on that last penalty corner just had the stick stopper having to take a big step to the left there. I think that lost a little bit of the momentum for the drag flicker.
Yeah, I wonder if Michael Graves and the umpire will take a closer look at the Lincoln defensive bracket, making sure they're not out too quick.
Indeed, did seem on that first one out rather fast. Not spotted, so...
Good news though, we've got a hockey ball for this one.
Definitely helps. Well charged down. First runner out nice and quick. Boys high holding on to it, working their way back into the circle here. Well defended, well defended. Good composure there from the Lincoln High defence. Under quite a bit of pressure there, and they'll just calm things down here with only 18 seconds on the clock.
That looks like us for the half. I'd like to quickly thank Steve Hill, the Canterbury Hockey Groundsman, doing a fantastic job here. The nice Punawai looking beautiful. No place I'd rather be on a Friday night, Shane, than no Punawai secondary school hockey finals, COVID level 2. What a beautiful place to be.
1-0 going into half time here.
Welcome back, everyone. Start of the third quarter. We've had a change in the commentary box up here. Shane Mediford, CEO, having to move on at half-time, but we welcome Ben Owens from the community hockey team. Ben, how you doing?
Yeah, great team. Good to be here, mate. Obviously a tight game so far, 1-0 at the half, so looking forward to an exciting second half here.
Hey, Lincoln's starting well, Ben. Shot at goal across the face.
Who do you think's had the best of the first half, Sam? Does the scoreboard reflect the first half itself?
It was a bit of a topsy-turvy first half. We had Lincoln starting off well, using their size advantage to move up the field quickly. Boys High back in the game towards the second part of that half. Of course, the yellow card to Lincoln didn't help. Back on the field now, though. Back to the full complement.
Noticing quite an aggressive press here from Lincoln. They've been employing that all game.
Boys High have been really keen to go around the back. Again, the ball speed, as we talked about in the first half, is pretty key to their success, though. The ball speed, when it's low, that's when Lincoln look to come forward, be aggressive. The overhead has been a popular tactic in the first half.
Good overhead there, good result to get the ball forward. Good outlet there from Boys High.
Looking to go quick. And Boys High were looking good at the end of the first half. Starting off well again. I wonder what the coaches talked about at half-time. Myself and Shane picked up maybe a little bit more urgency on these static free hits.
Yeah, I'm certainly impressed with the width that Boys High are playing with. Not sure if that was discussed at half-time or not, but clear back four shape there and looking to play around. The shape's been really positive to start.
This is where they look to go fast, around the outside. Umpire not happy where it was from, though. Ollie Munt on the ball. Year 9, Christchurch Boys High School. Ollie Munt coming from a proud hockey family, the Munts. Well known in the Canterbury hockey circles. Ben, I think you're familiar with the Munt family?
There's a few of them around now, eh? One of the families just moving back from Hong Kong, I believe, so another group of Munts back in Christchurch.
Been in the first half, we saw Boys High transferring the ball a lot. Interesting to see if they're looking to continue that. Great turnover from Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln doing well to cut the field off there, eh? It's a couple of times now. High press, working well.
Samuel Reed, great ball into the circle.
Major times. Ooh.
Boys High muscling up though, it's good to see. Another successful overhead. Boys High out of deep defence. Umpire Mike Graves are not happy with the 5 metres though.
Confusion out there.
Lincoln look to go quick. Midfield turnover.
End to end here at the moment, Sam. Nice to see.
A little bit different to the first half. First half a bit more controlled. Maybe the legs getting tired. Long week at school.
First game back in a while as well for these boys, so they'll be a little bit rusty potentially.
I think that the mindset of having a month off hockey, back for one game and then the season's done, Ben, it's going to be a difficult one to get into, but unlike myself, I've got no games this season, Ben. Didn't quite make the playoffs.
No, yes, same for me, Sam, unfortunately, so it's been a while between being out there on the turf. It'd be good to see a few of these boys back in our under-15s program in a couple of weeks.
Boys High looking at attacking.
Come on, Lincoln. Yeah.
Got to make these count. What about later on tonight, Ben? Do you see the SSP Boys final with Timaru Boys High School from down south coming up playing against Christ College? It's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game, Sam. From what I've heard, the comp's been incredibly tight, so and both those two teams sort of coming in not as underdogs, but probably not as favourites. So it's going to be exciting to see that. It'll be a really good matchup.
Yeah, very interesting to see Christ College finishing 5th in the tournament. Hold on a moment, Ben. Boys high looking attacking. Ian cut down well by Lincoln.
Take it up, Lloyd. Take it up, Lloyd.
These double turnovers. Great time to attack. Rhea Donovan passing on her encouragement to wee Ollie Munt. Here's the transfer. Well trapped.
Here we go.
Boys, I look to go forward. Well defended there, boys, by the Lincoln boys.
It's definitely end-to-end at the moment. It'd be nice to see one of the teams just take control here and hold on to the ball for a while. Both teams employing quite a high press and attacking aggressively.
Great pick by the boys' high defender.
Nice control down the sideline, but equally good tackle.
Boys high looking to go quick. Don't want to lose the momentum. Into the contest zone.
Must be getting tough for the boys out there with shade on a quarter of the field, if that.
Reminds me of the Adelaide Oval, about 4 p.m. Ashes Test match, the sun going down.
Just as warm as Adelaide, I'd say as well, Sam.
Members Lounge just as good, Ben. Mike Graves are not happy with the obstruction there. Lincoln looking very threatening.
Disjointed at the moment, Sam, isn't it? An attacking group getting ahead forward and defenders holding the back, giving a bit of space for that counter-attack opportunity for both teams.
Lincoln looking for the crash ball again. Oh, umpire Mike Graves will not be happy with that 5. Lucky not to concede the corner.
It's good umpiring from Mike Gravestone there, just to slow things down, get control.
See, he's employing the finger point, Ben. It's often a good way of showing boys high where to stand. Oh, wait, isn't
He's
it?
not happy with something there. I think he's ruled a boys high player never to retreat to 5 or complaining with him. Maybe a bit of both.
As I mentioned in the first half, Mike Graveson, very experienced umpire, Ben, doing well in the secondary school league here.
Great to see Mike out there. He's been involved obviously as an umpire today, but
Use it, Lincoln.
definitely throughout the year in clubland, helping out Avon and supporting their junior teams and coaches. Big moment here, chance for Lincoln to go up 2-0 if they can put one in here.
Yeah, committing a few players forward here. Looking to double the league.
Good save.
Great save. Boys high scramble defence.
It's good keeping there. Oh, nice drive down the baseline here. Oh, great goal. Great baseline drive there from Lincoln, leading to the tap-in on the far post. You can't ask for more than a coach.
Might have been Luke Chapman there, being on the far post.
Really good positioning. You got to be in position to score those, eh?
It's always a coach killer when you're doing so well, getting to the circle, and you just missed it on the far post. But great to see Lincoln capitalising well, doubling the lead. Boys are looking to go deep.
High press again from Lincoln, committing 2 to the ball. Pressure paying off for them as well. Easy turnover high up the field. Circle penetration, dangerous times again.
Looking threatening Jaden, and he's bang bang!
And the celebration to match the quality of the goal there from Lincoln.
This is what it means to the boys, Ben. Some of them last year of high school, last game at high school. This is where they want to really show their stuff, come away with a win. Lincoln looking very good here. 5 minutes gone in the third quarter, 3-0 up.
Amazing to see how many times in the game of hockey 2 goals are scored within 2 minutes, Sam.
Out of the young lads look to regroup, Boys High.
Don't relax. Lincoln, don't relax.
Really need to strike in these last 5 minutes, Boys High.
Oh, here we go.
Looking
Good
threatening.
circle penetration. Good defence as well, though, from Lincoln.
Go.
Match is definitely geared up another level here, Sam. Intensity's flowing here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Lincoln just keep a lid on it. Keep the emotions in check. This is where the mental game comes into it. Up a couple of goals. Boys High being aggressive.
Once again, Mike taking charge, getting the free hit from the right spot, and it looks like he's turned it around for Boys High here.
Boys High looking to work something here in the 23. Trapped in the corner. Tough place to be. Just nudged over the baseline. Lincoln looked to restart. 16-yard hit.
Take it, Finn.
We take a look in the car park, Ben. We've got the Timaru Boys High boys. After their 2.5-hour trip up the old State Highway 1.
Yeah, huge commitment from those boys to be a part of this competition, and great to see that they'll seek the reward of all their hard efforts, both on the field and travelling, commuting to and from Christchurch. I'm sure they'll be looking to stretch their legs and get ready for their big final starting at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, really great addition to the competition the last few years. Always one of the top teams. Ben Grant always wanted to have them ready for a final.
Wide, come wide.
Really pivotal 3 minutes of the game left of this quarter.
Nice wee break here from Boys High. They can keep connecting these short passes through the midfield. They're going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, this is where they need speed. Losing the momentum. Great transfer though. Great play around the outside, Ben. Looking to attack the baseline.
Keep on it, Finn.
Yeah, if in doubt, chuck it to your right half and let them overload, I reckon. That's what Boys High are doing well here. So Lincoln continue to defend the circle with pride.
Great ball in. Slight mistrap, but heavy-handed. Really great to see the recovery, though. This is where they go quick. A wee bit of confusion from Boys High.
As you can see there, Lincoln committing huge numbers to the ball, really creating that ball side.
If Boys High can get out of that corner, transfer the play.
Breakaway here from Lincoln, they've been good at this.
Referee Mike Grayson not happy with hitting the ball away, green card.
Come on, Sam, come wide.
Did he get a green card there? I'm not sure. Yes, he did, and he did.
Yeah, pretty cynical from Boys High, slowing the play down. Great control by the Boys High defender.
Lincoln again with the high press and reward. We've got 3-on-2 here. Oh, just to the left. Good defensive pressure to keep him out there.
.35 seconds left. Crucial turnover. Oh,
Great pass across the front of the goal.
Boys High really need to settle down here. Final 30 seconds. Look to get into three-quarter time. 3-0 down. Boys High manager Greer Donovan will have some pointers for the boys.
High press again from Lincoln. Really committed to getting that ball high up the field, but Boys High got a wee breakaway here. Can they take advantage of it?
And the clock's going to be the enemy, Ben. Over we go. Here we go, 3/4 time, 3-0 Lincoln. 2 minutes in the break and we're back in action.
Time started for the fourth quarter here, but Boys High looking to make the most of that third quarter break. I'm sure the coach will have a few key messages for the boys here.
I think this is where you look just the end of the season, final on the line. And the kitchen sink will be thrown, Ben. Yeah, no real rush from Boys High here. They need the clock run down before the game's even started. Really need to get a move on.
Good to see Michael just giving them a wee hurry up there. I'm sure this quarter will be just as exciting as that last one.
We're underway, a minute gone and a half, we're in the quarter already. Boys High need to strike early. Very nice ball through the midfield, great outlet. Boys High pressing high, 2 left wings. And the ball beats the player over the sideline.
Not quite the reward they want there, but it's still a good wee phase of play there from Boys High. If they can break that high press with that pass through the midfield, as they did, they get themselves into a really good position to be dangerous. See if they can put Lincoln under some pressure here. Great trap, good pick up. Here we go, they're in the circle now.
Boys High. Ramble. And Lincoln calm and collected.
Not the result they want there, but good to see that attacking play and a good early circle penetration. I'm sure the coach will be pleased with the early signs from his team this fourth quarter.
Definitely got to build on that. Another midfield turnover coming. Lincoln can hold the nerve here. Boys High pressing. They're going to transfer the play. Can they swing it right?
Composure there from Boys High's defender.
Yeah, and this is where the old youthful experience and exuberance of the Colts team could play in their favour. Energy to burn. Unfortunate foot. Lincoln will take the time to seal it down.
Sometimes you get stuck in that left pocket, don't you, Sam? It's really hard to get out of there, so it'll be good to see Boys High open up that right like they did late in that third quarter. And again, Lincoln just keeping on that left-hand side, the right-hand side, which makes it a lot easier. sort of bobbly ball and ball bouncing high up in the air here, Sam. I'm quite impressed by the skill level of these guys to get under control, particularly after having a month of a hockey.
Unbelievable, Ben. Real testament to the coaches, the players' commitment.
There must be a few cricketers out there, eh? Some very good hand-eye. Oh, we're
Oh,
on here.
high striker, here he comes.
1-on-1 almost. Oh, he's cut in. He's got a player, though.
Well slowed down by Lincoln.
Sometimes all you need to do there, as Lincoln did, was just give away a free hit. Nothing malicious, just a normal free hit. Allow players to get back and defend. My mistake, sorry, Boys High gave away the free hit there. Once again, umpires just really demanding they need that 5 metres there. Obviously, Boys High pushing quite hard and being aggressive to get as close to that 5 metres as they can. And they've got the reward, here we go. Not 5, unfortunately, from Boys High.
Boys High a wee bit excited there. Great to see young Jasmine Hanrahan, younger than quite a few of the boys in this field, really holding her own down on the umpire in the end. Been a great job for Canterbury Hockey all season long.
Yeah, great to see Jasmine and Michael working together. I believe Michael was one of the reasons that Jasmine's been umpiring for a few years now, so good to see them out there working together.
I think I mentioned earlier, Ben, before you got here, the ground's looking beautiful at Napanawai. Steve Hill, Canterbury Hockey's greenskeeper, doing a great job. Really a reward for hard work, hard perseverance, commitment to the game, and this is why we have the facilities we've got, Ben.
Yeah, great to see the facilities looking in top nick for finals like this, especially with live streaming.
Bring it up.
Oh, some great control there from Lincoln, just opening the game up from that left pocket out of defence. Over 10, just under 10 minutes to go now, so we really need to see something from Boys High if they're going to get themselves back in this game. A bit of pressure at the moment, though.
Boys High going direct.
We're looking at a bit of pressure on here.
We found the high striker before, which quite well for Boys High. Hopefully something they'll employ for the final 9 minutes.
Yeah, definitely playing with that Seagull player. And if he can get the ball again like he did earlier, he's in a dangerous spot to score.
Squeeze him.
Boys High are breaking that press a lot easier this quarter, so unfortunately just lost the ball in the midfield. Lincoln away with a chance now, really good opportunity.
Great searching pass.
Oh, crowd goal, is it? Off the defender, I believe, so it should be a long corner. And
Yep.
well umpired there from Jasmine. Sometimes those ones are a bit hard, especially when attacking players come looking towards you, trying to claim that goal.
Boys High need to look at pushing players forward here. Not enough players in the circle.
It'll be interesting to see here. This is about that time that you can start looking to take the keeper off, especially if you need to get a couple. It'll be interesting to see if the coach employs that tactic today. Good skill there, but hard to break through with so many Lincoln players protecting the edge of the circle. Good solid defense from Lincoln again. High numbers for the ball and really hard to break through there.
Come on, boys, you can't score to this end.
Nice control, but again, a good tackle equal to it, and Lincoln just want the ball down the other end. They'll reset, and it looks like they're going to set another high press and see if they can push for another goal themselves.
Boys High looking a wee bit disorganised. Overhead pending. Great to see Boys High going quick. Overloading around the right here. Great
On
skills. Boys High, that's a crucial goal here. Well saved by the keeper, Ben. I love to see a goalkeeper come out, back himself. Body on the line for his team.
Yeah, I think one of our, we used to have a goalkeeping specialist in the office, Will Zhao. One of the things he always said to goalkeepers was do not be afraid to come out of your goal, especially in a situation like that. So I'm not sure if he's coached that goalkeeper, but he's definitely employing his goalkeeping principles.
Got a goalkeeping that, coaching that boy's done. I'm sure he's had an influence, Ben.
Bound to have, bound to have.
The Lincoln coach from the sideline barking a few orders. Trying to rally the troops for the final 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's about that time. It starts to get a bit fired up out there, everyone. Hopefully the coaches stay calm as well.
I think if Boys High can get one across the line here, they'll get a bit of confidence going into the final 5. But I think if Lincoln can get one, it's probably going to be all she wrote. Finding their man, Jaden.
Good save by a keeper. Chance as well. Good positive hockey out there from Lincoln. They're not content at just leading 3-0. They're pushing to get a fourth. Sometimes you see teams go into their shell and just try and hold the ball, but this team, no, they've been really aggressive, which is positive to see. And exciting for the crowd and viewers at home.
Another good turnover, Boys High. Looking direct. And Finn Sullivan, happy to have it down the far end. One of the senior boys in the team.
Get the pressure on.
Boys High, possibly looking over again. Here comes the overhead.
Getting some good purchase on that ball, but it does. Oh no, they've got the result there with the
Great through ball, Ben. Keeper coming out.
Oh, again. Once again, good to see keeper coming out of the goal, being aggressive, backing themselves, and got the reward from it.
It's textbook, isn't it, Ben? Goalkeeper backing himself. Really putting his body on the line.
Absolutely.
Once again, Lincoln looking long. Happy to play it down the far end of the field. Put the pressure on high.
Out there from the left defender.
Here we go, up the left-hand side we go.
Back themselves up the left-hand side. It is a bit harder to get through the defence out there, but they've done well. Got some great hockey to break the circle. Can they get a result here? Again, keeping, clearing the ball out of the circle under control. Well done.
Boys High looking to go quick. Clock's their enemy at the moment.
It's getting to that point. We need to see a goal here from Boys High. Leaving space out to the right here if they could get it out. And Lincoln really trying to cut that field in half and commit a lot of players to the ball. Fortunately, not 5 metres. Well umpired again.
Go the ball, Lincoln.
Really pleased with the umpiring today, Ben. Great start to finals hockey on the Friday. Both umpires doing really well.
Yeah, great to see them both out there, and congrats to them again for both umpiring the final. It's always an honour to take a final. Really employing the, we're up 3-0, let's hit the ball down the other end approach, and it's paying off.
Very aggressive checker, Boys High, looking to slow the play down. Lincoln won't mind it though, Ben. Slowing the play down, taking it down to the corner, running the clock down.
Good bit of game management here. Not sure if that was on purpose or not, but not taking it from the mark's a bit of a trick from the old dogs.
Great
Nice
ball.
reverse pass.
Lincoln looking to put the game beyond doubt.
Oh,
Bubbly ball. Mike Graveson on pulling the trigger. PC, bit dangerous there, Ben.
yeah, I think so. Right call there from Mike. Could have let it play, but it was getting pretty dangerous. So good decision in the end, I think.
As we see Lincoln running down the clock, Cross College making their way into the changing rooms. Joe Bartholomew, Matt Craig, two very experienced coaches for the following game. Always do well getting the boys prepared for finals, Ben.
They do, Sam. Yeah, they're always a hard team to play in the finals. Christ College. They always seem to prepare well and come up and perform when they need to.
Lincoln looking to put the icing on the cake.
Just
Well worked, BC, though. Very creative there from the Lincoln boys. Referee Mike Graveson calling time off.
Injury in the game, not what you want to see. Let's see who that is there, but hopefully he's all good. Looks like he's in a bit of pain though.
Yeah, young Jaden McIntyre. I think this looks like a bit of cramp, Ben. In the extended break from hockey for the last month. Body not quite ready for finals hockey. But again, he's put a body on the line for the team today, Jaden.
No surprises getting cramp given that, like you said, this is the fourth game in a month. And it's right at the end of the game, so he'll be full of lactic acid in his legs, no doubt.
Hey, once that final also goes, Ben, I'm sure he'll be...
A goal here. And last week prior to finish the season. Not quite.
There we have it, Ben. First boys final of the 2021 hockey season. Done and dusted. Lincoln boys very happy with the win. It's always good to get on top, take home the silverware. We'll look now for Shane Manafort to come out for the prize game to follow. Don't forget to tune back in for our following game, 6 p.m, Timaru Boys High School vs Cross College, Premier League final. A game that's expected to be an absolute doozy.